Age of the Vikings. They were warriors, but also merchants. Where swords could not go, silver did. Viking trade networks stretched from Baghdad to Byzantium, from the British Isles to the Russian steppe. Amber, furs, walrus ivory, swords, silk, and slaves passed through Norse hands. They carried goods down the rivers of Eastern Europe to the gates of the East. In Kiev and Novgorod, Norse traders became princes, laying the foundations of what would become Russia. With keen craftsmanship, they forged not only weapons, but locks, combs, jewelry, ships, and scales. Their technology was advanced for its time, and their reputation as clever artisans rivaled their fame as warriors. Contrary to their brutal image, Viking society was held together by law and oaken, remembered and enforced by the people. The thing was the heart of justice, a public assembly where disputes were settled and laws recited from memory. The law speaker held more power than many kings. Daily life was hard, but rich in tradition. Vikings raised livestock, farmed the land, and passed long winters with tales of gods, monsters, and heroes. They valued loyalty, generosity, and reputation. Honor wasn't given, it was earned, and to lose it was a fate worse than death. September 1066, a Norwegian king, Harald Hardrada, lands in England to claim a throne. He is met by the army of Harold Godwinson. The battle is brutal, and the Norwegians are crushed. This was the final breath of the Viking Age. Weeks later, Harold Godwinson himself would fall to another Viking descendant, William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy. The age of raids and longships faded. Scandinavia was now Christian. Monarchies formed, kingdoms replaced clans. But the spirit of the Vikings never truly died. Their blood flows across continents, their words echo in languages, their ships inspired navies, their laws shaped modern democracies. Viking settlers became kings. Their descendants ruled England, Normandy, Sicily, and parts of Eastern Europe. Cities like Dublin and York bear their mark. The Normans, who would conquer England and build empires, began as Vikings. Even today, echoes of Viking law, trade, and exploration shape our world. Their legacy is not only in battlefields, but in cities, in systems, and in stories. They did not wear horned helmets. They were not savages, nor were they saints. They were poets and pirates, builders and destroyers, explorers and farmers. The truth is more complex and more compelling than fiction. The Viking Age was not a cartoon. It was a world of survival, ambition, and bold innovation. And above all was human. The longships have vanished, the gods have grown silent, but across the windswept coasts and forgotten fields of Europe, the story of the Vikings lives on. They were feared, they were admired, they were the storm from the north. And though the age has ended, the saga continues.